Okay, we are back with another VR video, and today we are playing Titanic VR. But this time it's a broadcast. Decided to do a broadcast instead. So, first we're gonna do experience. This is really cool. April 15th, 1912. Now, funny story, I am a big fan of Titanic. It's one of my favorite things to talk about in history. But there's a lot of things I did forget about it, but I still enjoy, like, talking about Titanic and stuff. Alright.
Women and children! This way! Women and children!
Head for that ship on the horizon. Transfer your passengers and tell their captain to come at once.
Captain Smith.
Urgent.
Surely they can see our rockets, sir.
If they can, they are not responding. As quickly as you can.
Aye, aye, sir.
Quickly now! Women and children!
Quickly! The boats are leaving!
Daddy, where are we going?
Shh, love, we're going on a little adventure. We'll be back soon.
Over here. Let's try this one.
I'm afraid it's women and children only, sir.
Please, sir, can't you see my wife needs help with the children?
Sorry, sir. Captain's orders.
What's the meaning of this? Is this a drill?
Only a precaution, sir. Everyone will be back aboard in good time.
John, I can't manage without you. I need you.
We'll just have to for now.
But
Don't worry, Marie. I'll get on another boat. You go ahead with the children.
Daddy, I don't want to go without you.
John, I don't see any men boarding lifeboats.
I'm sure there's other boats further down letting men board. Right, David, help your mother and sister board.
Yes, Dad.
I'm sorry, sir. Women and children only.
For God's
He's
sake,
just
he's
a boy.
just a boy.
What age is he?
He's only 16.
He'll have to stay on board with the other men.
God's sake.
Do something, John.
Is there nothing you can do? My wife can't manage alone.
I'm afraid not, sir. Captain's orders.
Hey, the officers are letting the boys leave on the other side. You must hurry.
Thanks, friend. Marie, take the baby. Look after Emily. We'll get on another boat. Emily, Daddy loves you very much. Be good for your mother and sister. We'll see you again soon.
Daddy, don't go. You have to come with us. We won't be able to find you.
Shush now, love. You're going on the boat with your mum and your sister. We'll be along shortly, I promise.
Daddy, I don't want to go.
Women and children.
Go
This
straight to the
boat
next
is leaving.
boat.
Hurry now.
Do what
This
you
way,
must
please.
to get aboard. Do you understand?
I will, ma'am, I will. Don't worry.
Mind him, John.
Right, Emily. Time to go. Be brave.
No.
Here,
No,
let me out.
Daddy,
Emily,
please.
go. You have
I
to
want
go with your mother.
you.
Go.
Please let me go with
No.
you. Dad.
You'll be all right. Be
Please.
good, child. We'll see you soon.
We'll head straight for another boat.
Women and children. Final call.
Right. It's time to go.
No. She must be terrified.
Oh, the poor thing.
No.
Ready to
Oh
roll.
crap, I'm on the...
Bye. Bye, Emily. Bye, Marie.
Away.
Daddy.
There, sweetheart. They'll be fine.
Thank you.
My daughter was the same growing up. Father's favorite.
Do you believe there's any real danger?
Oh, no, dear. I saw men locking the watertight doors as I left my cabin. I'm sure we will be back on board soon.
This is insane, though.
Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats? Hey, how do we...
Sorry if it kind of looks like I
Oh,
moved my
dear.
headset a
Do
lot.
the steerage have their own boats?
I don't know. There should be boats in the third-class decks, but I haven't seen any.
Surely there must be extra boats kept elsewhere. Otherwise, how can all the passengers leave the ship?
How's your ankle, Helen?
Could
took quite a tumble boarding the boat.
Swollen. I think it may be broken.
Oh dear. When we get back on board, Dr. Lachlan can look over it. At least this could make an interesting story for your next novel.
Yes, well, perhaps this type of adventure novel would best suit Colonel
that
Gracie.
Oh, I do hope Father is safe. Surely he'd be safer on board.
Forgot like the high
Titanic
class
here in this boat.
passengers.
Yes, well, this is not quite
I
the
can't
ending
tell.
to
I
our
can't
adventure
remember.
that I was expecting. Do you remember?
Oh, I
Father's
swear,
face
I
in
just
the-
now realized since we're in the.
Forward and lower
Yeah,
away
I knew it.
stern.
I knew it. I knew the lifeboat was going to end up
Manage this boat with
tilting.
only one seaman.
Are there any sailors aboard? Present yourself. This boat needs another hand. I am a yachtsman, sir. I can row. If you're seaman enough to get onto that boat, you can go. Swing over that loose rope.
Ready?
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
There, by the oarlock.
Thank you. Ready! Lower away! Lower together.
Sorry if it is a little too dark.
Cold tonight.
Almost there, Mother.
How long must we sit in this boat?
Till morning. Be glad you're in here and not up there.
My, what an unpleasant man. Mass was lovely this morning.
How nice the captain attended.
Yes, this is his last journey commanding a ship.
Such a beautiful ship to retire with.
There was a planned lifeboat drill this morning. They postponed it so the captain could attend mass instead.
Oh, perhaps that explains why the sailors on the deck seemed almost unprepared when lowering this lifeboat.
And why our lifeboat has only 3 sailors.
Yes, this whole affair has been managed rather badly. I shall be making a complaint when we come aboard Titanic.
Help! I'm trapped! Help! Help!
Mommy, I'm scared.
Shh, it'll be fine.
Get ready to release the ropes.
Aye, aye, sir.
There's water coming in!
Get that plug in. The boat will founder.
I have it.
You there, stand on that plug. Make sure it doesn't come out.
Well, I never...
Man the oars. We need to leave this ship. Her suction will pull us under.
That is so creepy. Yeah, I mean, oh, in a cool way.
Pull! Hurry, damn you!
Where are we heading? Towards the lights on the horizon, just off the port bow.
Pull! Put your backs into it.
We can help row.
No, the men will row.
I can steer the rudder, so you can row?
No, you will not. Sit down.
Look, child. Look what I have here. He's friendly. He won't bite. Would you like to hold him? He's so soft. Can you look after him for me? While we're on this boat.
Had a dog?
Yes, Mum.
I should have stayed on deck with Quig.
No, it was good of you to
Dude.
join us in the boat.
Quig wouldn't have allowed you to stay on deck.
I'm sure we will be back
I feel
on
like
deck
I'm at
shortly.
the
Never
actual
mind
ship.
that sailor.
And what if there is real danger?
There can't be. The captain said so himself. This is just a precaution.
This fog on the horizon and no moonlight.
Yes,
Oh,
it's hard to see anything.
Approach.
Ma'am, can you hold this, please?
Ah, much better.
Sorry if it keeps
It
doing
looks
that.
like some boats
Just
don't
getting
have their
actually,
lanterns
a
lit.
few screenshots of this.
And all the
It's cool.
stars. The sky is beautiful tonight.
Look at them all around.
Are there any supplies in this boat?
There's nothing. No water, no bread, no compass.
Any blanket?
I don't see any.
There are a few here.
Yes, some here too.
A stowaway!
Oh, officer. Officer, look.
Sorry. So sorry. I can't swim.
Coward. Get over there and start rowing.
I can't. I broke my arm. That's why I can't swim. Please, please, sir. Please stay. I'm begging you. I don't stand a chance up there.
Sit down then. You're lucky I haven't thrown you overboard.
They were so ruthless that
Here you
day.
are.
Thank you. Here you are, madame.
Thank you, Bert.
Thank you. It must be below freezing.
Thanks.
Best we keep that baby warm.
Mom.
Such a precious child.
They are always so beautiful at that age.
Do you have children yourself?
Yes, my daughter is at our home in New York.
I wonder if the others made it to the boats.
I hope they did. The boats must be all in the water by now.
Do you have family on board? No. Our colleagues in the a la carte restaurant.
We were allowed to go up to the boats, but the men are being held in the second-class dining hall.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Sorry about that.
Why aren't they allowed up to the boats?
They have to wait until all the passengers have left the ship.
But I did see
Water
Mr.
looks
Morday on
the
deck,
same.
and the head chef, so they might have been let up early.
Oh, I hope so. The ship is listing quite badly now.
Oh, crap.
The lights don't seem to be getting closer.
Perhaps they're just reflections on the water.
No, they're definitely lights from another ship. We were signaling them earlier.
They look like stars to me.
Keep rowing towards the lights. Captain's orders.
You should assist us rowing. Allow one of the women to steer the boat. It's a perfectly calm night.
You row, sir. I will remain in command of this boat.
The women should be allowed to row.
No!
Rowing will keep us warm and we'll reach that ship in half the time.
I agree. The movement will warm us.
I am in charge of this boat. The women are not to row.
Oh my. Look at the angle of our ship.
But it's unsinkable. Surely?
She'll sink.
But the watertight door.
Glance the iceberg. Surely she isn't that damaged?
She'll founder. It's just a matter of time.
What about those not in lifeboats?
Oh, crap. Yeah, it's starting to raise now. This is terrifying. This is honestly terrifying. Oh, crap. Yep, there goes the flares. Next, the lights, when it goes up, lights shut off. Next second, the lights just going to shut right off. Yep, here it comes. Here in a second, when the smokestacks are probably going to fall. Yep. Oh my gosh. It's insane. It's honestly, it's insane. Yeah, there goes the lights. Lights shut off for a minute.
We head towards that ship on the horizon.
And it collapses.
There go the boilers.
There's nothing we can do.
We must go back to the ship.
No! It's too late.
This is crazy. Raises back up. The other piece like falls off. The other stern is like the bow is like spinning around underwater right now.
Deliver us from evil.
And that thing just going straight down like a torpedo. Oh crap.
We must go back.
No, if we go back, they will swamp the boat.
People are dying. Can you not hear them?
It's our lives now, not theirs.
You cannot leave them. Please go back.
There's nothing there but a lot of stiffs.
People are still alive.
We aren't going back. That's final.
I hope you will be able to live with yourself after this.
What about Daddy?
Titanic had 2,208 people on board. $1,496 perished. Lifeboat 6 was designed to hold 65 people. There were only 29 aboard when she left Titanic. Dang. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought it was more than just 2,000 something people. That's how big the ship was. That's crazy though. Alright, now we're going to do direct tour. This game, man, is just... It's really cool. Also just, honestly, really sad. Because this actually did happen. Oh crap. Not even like a submarine.
Welcome to the Titanic VR guided tour. We are currently 3.8 kilometres below the surface of the North Atlantic and 100 metres east of the bow. This submersible is on autopilot. However, you can adjust your spotlight using the far left lever. Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. I'll provide you with information about locations as we pass them, so please sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. The RMS Titanic was the second White Star Line Olympic-class ocean liner, the first being RMS Olympic and the third being HMHS Britannic. She was 269 metres long, 28 metres wide and 72 metres tall from the bottom of her keel to the top of her masts. At 46,328 tonnes, she was the largest ship built at the time, being only slightly bigger than Olympic. Olympic and Titanic were the 400th and 401st hulls laid by shipbuilders Harland and Wolff in their Belfast shipyard in Northern Ireland. The two ships were built side by side with work on the Olympic begun first. Everything on RMS Titanic was massive. This centre anchor was at the time the largest anchor forged by hand and weighed in at over 15 tonnes. The centre anchor and the two bower anchors were made by Noah Hingley and Sons in their workshop in Dudley, England. The anchors were transported to Belfast by horse, train and ship before being installed. It took 3 years to construct Titanic, but by the 2nd of April 1912, taken out to the Irish Sea for her trials. She was certified as seaworthy by the British Board of Trade and ready for her maiden voyage. She would be servicing the transatlantic route, a journey from Southampton, England to New York, USA, with stops at Cherbourg, France and Queenstown, Ireland. RMS Titanic carried mail and cargo as well as passengers. She had 6 cargo hatches,
I
with
don't like
numbers
how it
1,
says
2 and
that.
3 forward,
I don't like
and
how
4,
it says
5 and
Predator
6
on.
aft. On our left is the number 1 hatch, the access point for the forwardmost cargo hold. The hatch cover can be found lying about 100 metres in front of the bow. It was blown off this hatch when the bow impacted the ocean floor and the water inside was forced up and out of the ship. After departing Southampton on the afternoon of Wednesday the 10th of April, RMS Titanic began her 5,360 kilometres journey to New York City. She was due to arrive in the early hours of Wednesday the 17th of April, but with calm ocean conditions and good weather, it was possible she could arrive early on Tuesday evening instead. The night of the 14th of April was moonless and a light fog was developing on the horizon. Titanic's captain Edward Smith had received a number of ice warnings during the day and had changed their course so they were further south to avoid the affected areas. The captain retired to bed and First Officer William Murdoch took charge of the bridge as officer of the watch. Titanic steamed ahead through the night while lookouts Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee searched the horizon for small ice. They were standing here in the crow's nest when at 11:40 p.m. Fleet spotted an iceberg directly ahead. He rang the warning bell 3 times to indicate an obstacle ahead and phoned the bridge. Murdoch gave the order, hard a starboard, and the ship turned to port, but it was too late. Titanic struck the iceberg on her starboard side. The impact buckled hull plates and sheared rivets, revealing her 6 compartments to the ocean. You can see here the remains of the crow's nest platform and the mounting bracket for the bell above the access hole. The bell and telephone can be found lying in the debris field. The lookouts would climb up a ladder on the inside of this mast to reach the crow's nest. Both Lee and Fleet didn't believe Titanic had struck the iceberg hard and thought it was just a close shave. They didn't realise the seriousness of the situation until they arrived on the boat deck and were ordered into lifeboats.
Oh, God. Okay, that... Oh my gosh. What the...
We are now heading down the number 2 hatch to reach the main cargo hold and mail
Oh.
room. We're passing
Now
by
I get
decks
these as
D,
sticks.
E, F and G, which house the 3rd class open space and cabins for 3rd class single men and crew. 3rd class single women and families were accommodated in the stern.
That's cool.
The D-deck open space was a large sheltered area with bench seats, small tables and a bar. Steerage passengers used this space to walk, socialise and to listen to music. They were expected to create their own entertainment and some passengers brought their instruments with them on the journey. The 3rd class passengers held a dance party here on the night of the sinking. The cruise...
Oh no, what just happened? I accidentally... Really? I don't know how it kicked me out, but it's alright. This is cool though. I want to see a sandbox.
I guess.
It's so hard to do this. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but uh, um the controls is not working right now. Actually, I'm gonna stop the video right here for right now, but I might broadcast this again sometime. This is pretty cool. This actually was pretty cool. I was waiting for a while for this game to come out on PS4. But hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast, and I'll see you in the next video.